Hello, my name is Coldbeer, and today I made you a list of several single-player open-world RPG games that will hit our machines next year. Let's start with Black Masses. This is an open-world, first-person fantasy RPG that you can play alone or in co-op mode. Game features the next generation of crowd rendering technology rebuilt from Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator. Here you can explore a 16-square-kilometer island populated by hundreds of thousands of possessed inhabitants.
I think it's safe to assume it isn't a zombie.
Yeah, I wouldn't be so sure. They kinda look like zombies indeed, from whom you will have to escape by traversing buildings and obstacles with cool parkour systems, or face them head-on with powerful abilities and immersive first-person combat. Game is in early access, but I suggest you to wait for the full release. Vampire: The Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Developers of the game have some serious problems. Workers are leaving this project one after another, like alcoholics would leave a bar that only has juice to offer. The game was supposed to be released in 2020, but has been delayed to 2021 without any specific date set. Here you will enter the world of darkness and rise through vampire society. In this sequel of the classic game, your choices, plots and schemes will change the balance of power. Here you will have to ask yourself two important questions: what monster you will be and what vodka is your favorite? I'm kidding. Here you can choose to be brutal and unflinching, or cultured and seductive. Use charm, cunning, terror and sheer will to rise through vampire society and become the true lord of darkness. Mount & Blade 2: Bannerlord. First game was a hit, and it seems that the second one will be even better. Because the game is in early access right now, we can see that it is owner of very positive reviews, and in the early access world that means a lot, because people tend to give lower scores without considering that this is not a full game. Anyway, Bannerlords 2 is set in a fictional medieval world where you have to assume the role of an adventurer. You will engage in fights and battles, and may kill or dispatch enemies and horses using swords, axes, bows and other melee or ranged weapons. The game shows blood effects and ragdoll integrated death animations, and you can purchase wine and ale and consume these in taverns. There is no doubt that this game will make an impact in the gaming world for years to come. Baldur's Gate 3. Yes, this is an open-world game where you can go wherever you want, and only mountains or your stupidity can prevent you from getting to one place or another. I have finished whole early access, and I have to say that I was impressed. It's not a game that will change gaming history, but it is a very good top-down RPG with turn-based combat and really cool stories, where your choices can determine completely different outcomes and create an absolutely different world around you. You can be good or you can be evil. You can also be one in between. Be whoever you want and enjoy great gameplay, although I won't recommend you to buy early access, at least for now. It is super bugged and that constantly breaks your gaming immersion. Just wait for a full release. Hogwarts Legacy. Well, since I never got my letter from Hogwarts, my only chance to become a wizard is in bed with my girlfriend. But the second best, of course, is to immerse yourself in a role of magician, and Hogwarts Legacy will allow us to do that. The gameplay is about exploring the magical castle and the surroundings of Hogwarts. You will have a lot of freedom of movement thanks to the open world. As you play the role of a student, an indispensable part of the game is to attend classes in elixirs, herbalism, spells, defense against dark arts, or care for magical creatures, and I very hope that you will have a chance to learn some evil spells and join the dark side, if you know what I mean. So, those are 5 games that will definitely will be released in 2021, but I will also hope that Bethesda's Starfield will manage to hop into that train, because we hear more and more about it every day, and I think that it's only a matter of a few months before we will get a gameplay trailer, and also Gothic Remake could potentially squeeze in the next year with its release. I'm not sure though. And what games are you waiting for? Did I miss something important? Please let me know in the comments so I could include them in my next list one day. I always read your comments in the previous top videos before I make a new one. And of course, you can help me to create more and support my channel by joining here on YouTube or on Patreon. Any support is great and helps me way more than you can imagine. An example, I can hire purchase parts for my computer and continue to make videos for you. Have a nice day and I'll see you next time. Bye.